If we could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Which stands one nation under God, indivisible, and justice and for all.
Thank you, Amari. All right, now we'll have our principal, Mr. Thomas, come up and present the welcome.
Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome everyone here tonight. I want to thank our parents and families for being here. Over the course of the night, you're going to hear several characteristics that embody members of NJHS and the 5 tenets of NJHS, which are scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. Our current students who are members of NJHS have shown that throughout the year. If you look at our program, you see many of the wonderful volunteering they've done. And tonight we're going to induct several more students into the program and into NJHS who have also displayed those following characteristics: scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. So I thank you for being here, and on to the program.
Mr. Thomas. Now we'll have a musical selection by one of our students, Paulus Chacon.
Fire.
very much. All right, we'll keep moving with our program. The next thing we're going to do is I'll just take a few minutes to give just a word of thanks to those who have made our National Junior Honor Society Club what it is today. So like I said, I'd like to thank all of those who have played a part in making the L.C.Swain chapter of the National Junior Honor Society Club what it is today. I'll begin with the students that have made a great impact in our club. Those are the students that are always there when I need them and willing to do whatever I need them to do. For most outstanding in citizenship, a student that embodies the role model, what you want to be. This is the kid you want to adopt and just take him home with you. Boris, come on. Thanks, Boris. This next award is for the student who embodies leadership. This young lady, whatever I need, I could ask her and it gets done. And she does it with a smile on her face. I never have to repeat myself. I don't have to over-explain anything to her. If I ask her, she's like, okay, I've got it, miss. And she takes it away. Itzel Rivas Maldonado. Then for service, wow. National Junior Honor Society, we've partaken in quite a bit of service this year so far. There are a handful of students that are always there. But this student, even before I'm there, that student is there. So for community service, I would like to take a second and give this award to Miss Maya. And the next award is for character. In order to be a member of the National Junior Honor Society, students have to embody good character, and they have to show that they're respectful, that they're willing to learn, that the other students could look up to them and say, I want to be like them, hopefully. The student who will receive this award tonight is Scarlett Jimenez Tapia. She is. She's so in order to be a member and remain a member in the National Junior Honor Society, our students have to keep their grades at a certain level. So I am happy to say that all of our students have maintained their grades that they need to have in order to be an NJHS. So congratulations, NJHS members sitting at the front row. You all received your award for scholarship. Okay. Now, for the parents, I have a few members or parents in my club that I could call on them. I use this little app called Remind, where I send messages. I'm sure you guys are tired of getting text messages from me. Don't get tired. I'm not going to stop. There are a few parents that whenever I send a message, whatever I need from them, they do it. As a matter of fact, just today, I had an incident where I needed something and I needed it immediately. I had it, but I forgot it. And you guys know I could be a little forgetful sometimes, just a little. And I had the student call, one of our students call his mom And even though she's going through a really busy time right now in her life, she was able to drop what she was doing and be there. So for the parents, the first parent I'd like to recognize tonight is Mrs. Alvarez, Travis's mom. She's not here, but Mr. Alvarez, if you could come on down. I have a little token for you. I hope you will wear it proudly. It's a magnet for your car. It's not going to damage your car or anything. Thank you. Thank you. The next parent I would like to thank is not only a parent of a student in Njhs, but she's also a teacher here at L.C.Swain. Now, this teacher slash parent has been there for me whenever I needed her as well. One of our community service projects that we do in Njhs is we go off to Green Acres Elementary School and read to the children there. And we do that every Friday morning. Our last Friday was last week. And it takes a bit of organizing to get there for 8 o'clock in the morning and drive the kids over, because we can't have buses for that. So we drive them back and forth. So I would like to thank our first parent. I don't see her here, Miss Wester. If you're here, no? Okay. I'll give that to her later. We work together. The next parent I would like to thank. Every Friday, she's there before I'm there in her yellow car, waiting for the students. You're probably going to have to hand over that camera. I would love to thank Miss Biljana. Okay, Boris's mom. Thank you. That's for your car, so you can drive us around. Okay. Once again, I would like to thank everyone who's made our National Junior Honor Society Club a success. We will now move on to our candle. Oh, look. Did you see us? We're reading. It's fabulous. We'll move on to our candle lighting. Our president will conduct that part of the ceremony.
Mr. Thomas, Ms. Henry, member of the faculty, parents, and students. Welcome to the L.C.Swain Middle School 2016 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our Njhs chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that members in the L.C.Swain Middle School chapter of National Junior Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of this chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship.
Scholarship. Scholarship detonates a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing that the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For human, education only ends with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to high success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through opportunities inherent in scholarship. My favorite quote of scholarship is, "In the middle of the difficulty lies opportunity," by Jessica Bernhardt. Thank you.
Service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or public recognition, and the quality we seek in our membership and promote the entire student body. We're committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. My favorite quote of service is, "A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal." Steve Maraboli.
Leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school and in taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. My favorite quote comes from this reading, and it is, "The price of leadership is sacrifice."
Character.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. And my favorite quote was that character isn't something you were born with and can't change. It is something you weren't born with and must take responsibility for forming. Character, not circumstance, makes the person. Thank you.
Citizenship.
I represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us to a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of the chapter, are called up to live the highest standards of citizenship from this day forward.
At this time, will the new inductees please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the pledge. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character.
Wow. Goosebumps. Thanks, guys. Really good. All right, at this time, we're going to present each new member with a certificate. They'll also receive a rose, a white rose, the national flower, the Njhs. And afterwards, we'll provide each student with a bag. In that bag, they'll have their club t-shirt that they could wear to school, and they could wear to our club functions as well. And, all right, so we'll go ahead and do that. While we present the certificates, we'll have Mr. Thomas and Mrs. Marsh, one of our teachers, will be presenting those to them, okay? When we are finished, if you would like to take a picture with your inductee, we will have that opportunity for you to come up and take a picture with us. Thank you. All right, I will start with the first name, and while I do that, I'll tell you a little bit about that student, okay? Our first student we have is Michaela Augustine. Michaela, come on out to receive your certificate. Okay. Michaela says she would like to, she's still working on completing her community service hours. She would like to thank for her success in life so far. She would like to thank her mom and her stepdad, and she would like to thank her dad and basically her parents for all they've done for her. Thanks, Michaela, and welcome. The next member is Soraya Begum. Okay, Soraya is a 6th grader. And when she grows up, she would like to be a nurse or a teacher. I'm rooting for teacher, by the way. I'm a little biased. She would like to be a nurse or a teacher. She would like to thank her sister for her success, because she said her sister has always helped her in her life for whatever she needs. So thanks, Soraya's sister. Thanks, Soraya's sister. And so far, Soraya has completed 2 hours of community service, and she is one of the only new inductees to join us at Green Acres so far to read to the kids. All right, thanks, Soraya. Congratulations. Our next member is Brianna Collins. Just a little bit about Brianna. She's a 6th grader, and what she would like to accomplish in her life is she would like to go to college. She wants to be a soccer player, all right? She would like to thank her mom and her dad. She said her mom pushes her and her dad supports her. Thanks, Mom. Are you out there? Wave your hand. I see you. Okay. All right. Our next member is Julianne Flores. Julianne is a 6th grader. She says she would like to get a scholarship when she grows up. She wants to be a doctor in the Army. Whoa, whoa, Juliana. She has completed 15 hours of community service so far. She would like to thank her parents and her teachers. She would also like to thank them for pushing her to do her work. Congratulations, Julie. Our next new member is Santiago Guaramada. He's a 6th grader. Santiago would like to start a foundation when he grows up. He would like to play football, and he would like to become an orthopedic surgeon as well. Wow, great dreams, Santiago, love it. So far, he has completed 125 hours of community service. And he would like to thank his mom and his dad because they have taught him not to give up and to always keep trying. That's all right, our next member is Farhan Huda. Farhan's a 6th grader. He would like to be an electrical engineer when he grows up because it interests him. He's completed 2 hours of community service so far, and he would like to thank his mom for helping him succeed, and he would like to just say thank you. Our next member is Perla. Perla Inez Barrios is not here right now, so we'll go on to our next member, Franbert. Franbert is a 6th grader. Franbert would like to be a CEO of a bank. That's the guy you would like to know right there, right there. So far, he's completed 1 hour of service. He's just getting started. He would like to thank his mom for being there when he needs her. Thanks, Mom. Congrats. Our next member is Ashley Kunji. Ashley's not here. Okay, we'll move on to the next member. Julianne Matute is our next member. Julianne, come on down. She's a 6th grader. One thing she would like to accomplish in her future is being an art teacher. Rock on. Okay, so far she's completed 4 hours and 30 minutes of community service. Every second counts, right? She would like to thank her mom and Mrs. Marsh, who's standing right over there, for her success. She would like to say to her mom that she's a very hardworking woman, and she has always, oh, there's more, it's a whole paragraph, taught her to reach for the best, to be the best. And she would like to say to Mrs. Marsh, I would like to say that she's a very helpful teacher. She said she's taught her how to be better in writing. And she said not only that, but she has helped many people succeed, like her sisters. Oh, it's a long tradition, they're all over there. And she's influenced her to do many things in her life, like her mom as well. Congratulations. Wow. Okay, we have a few members. We have Lorraine Mendez. Lorraine with us. Then we have Carla Rosario. Carla. And then the next member is Jameline Sanchez. Come on down. Jameline is a 6th grader. She wants to go to college, and after that, she wants to be a lawyer. Congratulations. Still working on the service hours, but she would like to thank her parents for always encouraging her to work hard and succeed. Congratulations, Jameline. Our next new member is Ariel Sanchez. Ariel is a 6th grader. He would like to be a doctor. but he's not sure what type yet. Okay, you'll have many years to decide, Ariel. So far, he has completed 2 hours of community service, and he would like to thank his mom because she's always pushed him to his limits in everything. Yes, already knows that, right? That's fantastic. Congratulations, Ariel. Our next new member is Diego Santos. Diego, come on down if you're here. Nope. No, Diego, no. Our next member, Casey Villatoro. Casey hasn't told us too much about herself. She's keeping it all a secret. Congratulations, Casey. Our next member is Mahmouda Akhtar. Mahmouda is a 7th grader. She said when she grows up, she would like to be a doctor in the medical field, like a real doctor. Mahmouda said she would like to thank her parents and her teachers for her success, for helping her. Congratulations. Our next member is Jennifer Cherry. Jennifer is a 7th grader. She said her ultimate goal is to get into UCF, okay, and live a good, successful life. So far, she's completed 8 hours and 30 minutes in community service, and she would like to thank her sister. She said, "Thank you, sis, for being the person that I could look up to and be. Like, I want to be her." She put that in quote, "I want to be her when I grow up." Okay? Congratulations, Jennifer. Our next member is Micaela Miguel Ramirez. Okay, we're going to move on to our next member, who's Rudy Perdomo. Rudy is a 7th grader. Rudy would like to be a real estate lawyer when he grows up. He has completed 3 hours of a total of 27 hours. He was adding it all up. That's a lawyer right there. Of community service. He would like to thank his mom, his dad, and his pastor for helping him move forward. He would just like to say thank you to all of you. Congratulations, Rudy. Then we have Elizabeth Vasquez, our next member. Elizabeth? Elizabeth is a 7th grader. She would like to accomplish her education to be a doctor or a lawyer, okay, to make her parents proud. She has completed 2 hours of community service, and she would like to thank her family for raising her the way that they did. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Then we have Diane Velez, our next member. Diane is a 7th grader. She would like to be a veterinarian when she grows up. She has completed 7 hours of community service so far, 7 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Almost forgot. She would like to thank her mom and her dad for her success. And she says, "Thanks for being there when I need you. I don't know what I would do without you. I love you," she said. Congratulations, Diane. Finally, we have our member, Josie Petite-Claire. I just want to say that Josie's only 8th grader getting inducted tonight, so that's a huge accomplishment. She would like to be a doctor, and she would like to work in the military when she grows up. So far, Josie has completed 2 hours of community service hours, and she would like to thank her mom, her dad, and her teachers for not giving up on her and always being by her side. Congratulations, Josie. Ladies and gentlemen, please give just a round of applause for these students. They're young and they're dreaming big, and I'm so proud of them. Congratulations, students. Okay, now we'll have our closing remarks by the principal. And I just wanted to say that towards the end of this program, after we have our recessional, we'll have snacks at the back, just some light refreshments for you.
Before I get started, Ms. Deidre, you just dropped your phone on the floor and you don't know it. No, it's not the baby. She held the baby. That's what's important. Okay. First, I want to say, once we, a lot of you have heard me say this over the last several years. This is my 13th year in this community in education. As a teacher at Lake Worth High, as an assistant principal at Lake Worth Middle, and much to my good fortune as a principal here at L.C.Swain. And when I see 23 members being inducted into the Njhs as we have tonight, and I see the qualities they possess, our future's in good hands. You can't always hold on to everything you see on the news, everything you hear from politicians, and a lot of the negativity that's out there. Because what gets lost and what does not get put on the news are the biographies of these wonderful students. And I just want to thank the parents and families as your own children did, and I want to thank our students for the great things they're already doing here. It makes me proud to be a principal, and it reminds me why I'm so fortunate to be in this. I heard one thing when Travis was talking about scholarship. He started to go toward the path of lifelong learners, and that's something I impart onto our students at all times, and really onto our faculty. Sometimes they get sick of me hearing about it, but that we can always improve no matter how old we become. And that's something I want you to hold on to and never lose that grasp and that will to be lifelong learners. Always seek to improve yourself, and more, and maybe most importantly, your community. Okay? Just as a school can be turned around, just as an individual can be turned around, so can a community, or it can at least be improved. And that's what I seek no matter what community you may choose to live in as you become older, and I'm sure successful listening to those biographies. Just moving from one year to the next, when we talk about improvement, we've gone from things like slideshows, we've gone from things like biographies, and I think they really enhance our program. And maybe most importantly, Miss Henry, we went to non-fire candles, because if you were here last year, you know how touch and go that was, as it is every year. So I think we always should seek to improve and to really become those lifelong learners that Travis talked a little bit about in his piece about scholarship. And I do want to remind you at this time, students, both here in front of me and behind me, of those 5 tenets of the Njhs, which are scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. Because if you use those as guiding principles, as you create your 5 to 7 year vision that I talk about a lot, and I talk about at every moving on ceremony, if you use those as your guiding principles, you will not ever fall short of your goals and your dreams. So I really encourage you to do that. And parents, again, I thank you. Can we give one more round of applause for our inductees and our current leaders? I really look forward to next year. We go 23 more. The numbers we have here and the success it becomes contagious on the campus, and that's what we're seeing now, and it's so exciting. At this time, we're going to turn over to our reception. New inductees are all new, right? Inductees, we will be getting you your gift bags as well, and if anyone would like to pose for photos, obviously that would be a great time. We also have refreshments in the back. Again, thank you for being here. Stay as long as you want. And everyone's always welcome here. And again, I thank you for being here tonight and supporting your students and their fellow peers and colleagues. Thank you.
As you noticed, when the students came in, the new members, the inductees, their candles were off. So now that they're official members, they have turned on their candles and they will exit.